Everyone on a club rib must wear a life jacket or a buoyancy aid at all times. If you're using your own life jacket, make sure that your inflation system is in date and isn't corroded. If you don't have one, you can always borrow a buoyancy aid from the club. The kill cord is probably the most important safety device on the rib. It protects not just yourself, but everyone in the water around you. What the kill cord does is if you fall overboard, it pulls out and immediately shuts down the engine, which means that the rib doesn't continue driving on without anyone on board. It's important to connect the kill cord correctly. Either put it around your leg and clip it onto itself, or you can attach it to a belt loop, or in some cases, attach it to your life jacket. When you do attach it, give it a quick tug just to make sure it doesn't come undone and that whatever you've attached it to doesn't break off. Some people choose to attach it around their wrist. This is not a good idea because as you drive, as you turn the wheel, you can get your kill cord wrapped up in the wheel or locked in to the throttle. Other times, people will wear it around their ankle. This also isn't advisable because it's quite easy to kick it out if you're not careful. And if you're not wearing any shoes, it can slip off if your foot is wet. One more piece of safety equipment that's essential is your safety knife. These are not kept in the rib toolbox because in the toolbox it will rust, and in an emergency you won't have time to get into the toolbox and find it. Keeping it on your person means you can access it quickly in an emergency and get to work. Good safety knife, it's got a blunt tip and a serrated edge, which means that you won't damage it by accidentally poking it into someone. If you don't have one, come to the sailing office and we can lend you one. If you haven't driven a rib in a while, take the time between leaving the dock and going to the race course to familiarize yourself with how it maneuvers, especially at low speeds. Turning circles and how quickly it accelerates changes between rib to rib. One more thing to remember is reverse is not a gear you use to slow down. Give yourself enough room between them wherever you're going for the boat to slow down on its own. If you use reverse to slow down too much, you'll wear the gear out, and worse, the engine might cut out as you get in there.